another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Report here on a Tuesday. The Barnes and Tony Endeavor.
That's
How
right,
you doing,
dude.
sir?
What an endeavor it is, Brian. I'm doing pretty well, dude. Stoked. Let's go. Mets back in action tonight. A lot to talk about, I guess, in terms of that. And so, yeah, a nice little Tuesday here, dude.
Well, I'm surprised you're kind of going a little light on the Yankees to start. You're kind of waiting for me to go there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you've kind of been teasing it so far since you've been here.
It all kind of ties in. I'm trying to think of where to even begin, Tony. But first, I would say, so I'm kind of jumping around, but that's all right. So, obviously, voice-wise, the last couple of days, been working through it.
Yes.
And haven't been sleeping well. Just kind of the usual, like, kind of cold symptom stuff. And I wake up this morning, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I had, like, the best night's sleep of my life. Woke up before the alarm went off.
Wow.
And to top it off, Tony, I didn't have my linens on my bed. So I was literally sleeping on my mattress cover and had a comforter because did laundry late, put a lot in there, a couple cycles in the dryer. Oh, yeah, I'll stay up till the end of the Yankee game. Oh, wait, no, I won't. So it was just like, you know what? I just want to get a better night's sleep instead of waiting. And for some reason, it was like better. I almost feel like it was like cooler. Like the linen cover was very cool versus like a cotton sheet. Because I think the sheets that have jersey sheets are known to be like actually a little warmer.
Oh, okay.
So this actually boded well for me. So I was surprised. But what I'm getting at is, so wake up, great night's sleep, feeling great. Feel like, wow, I'm back. This is over. Great timing, vacation, 2 days. And then I have an appointment this morning. I haven't talked to anybody pretty much. I guess maybe I talked to a couple people on the phone, but it sounded normal.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the appointment starts and the guy's like looking at me side eye, like obviously it's sounding like how I do now. And it was just a surprise. I'm like, how did we get here? Woke up feeling great. But I guess it just like I kind of jumped the gun. Probably by tomorrow, be back to 100%. But at least we're almost there.
Right.
The worst is past us. But when you do something like this, it's tough that, your voice, of course, is your number one asset. But do you feel like because I talk so loud anyway, it's still point gets across? So, I mean,
yeah, I think so. And I mean,
a little different, obviously.
Yeah, I guess it does. It doesn't sound as bad as Sunday, though,
The close out on Sunday.
Yeah. It's amazing what a good night's rest will do to you, dude.
Yeah.
Healing, bro.
Yeah. Oh my, like straight through. And the other,
that's great.
Because I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel like it was a combination of obviously having a little something, whatever it was. But then I feel like sometimes too, that in conjunction with, like, I know I snore a decent amount. So I feel like if your throat's already dry, then you're snoring a lot. It's so dry that it wakes you up. And I feel like that's what happens.
Oh, yeah. So are you going to go no sheets again tonight?
No. We're going back to regular sheets. But like I said, I think the biggest thing is that I'm better. But it was just one of those things where I, the previous few nights, it just was like so hard. Like it was impossible to be comfortable.
What time did you ever go to bed?
Last night?
Yeah.
I want to say I was done by like 10:40.
Okay, all right.
And then woke up at like 5 to 6. So
dude.
Yeah. So
maybe you should, dive into like some sheets, different new sheets, maybe. What are your sheets made of? You use cotton?
I think they're called jersey sheets. I don't know. I got them as a gift.
From someone you care about?
No, I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was. The first set I had was Sam's mom got for me.
Okay.
And I got the same set again, but I think Sam gave it to me this time. You get confused.
Interesting.
Over the years, what gifts from who.
Of course.
So
maybe we can get you some nice, like, I don't know, Vera Bradley sheets or something, you know?
I just
High thread count.
the heat. I don't have any patience for it. Like just running around now, loading those 15 sheets of plywood.
Oh, forget about it.
Soaked, and it's like not even that hot of a day compared to how it's been.
Exactly.
And it was perfect for golf yesterday. Should be better today.
Big day.
Yeah, with the lesson. But yesterday, a little bit more of a turnaround. You know, the 5-iron for the whole round. Still choppy a couple areas, but nevertheless, a lot of good shots. Lowest in a couple weeks, 96. So hoping for, you know, with the lesson, being able to use the driver by the time I get on the course later, you know, expecting to, you know, one more round before vacation, hoping for like a 89, Tony. That'd be great. I will be singing the blues, not the blues, whatever. Give me some analogy. You know it.
I don't know about that one, dude. Singing the blues, dude.
Singing the blues.
Hopefully you're not singing the blues,
I will
Brian.
not be singing the blues. That's what I meant. You know, one other thing that was tough too, and of course, you know, we'll get to the specifics of it. But with the game last night, so you know, I guess it's like I'm already on vacation mindset in terms of like eating and stuff. So I had leftover Peppies from the other day. So I was like, oh, this should be enough to get me through. But then again, half a medium, is it really? The special, very good, a lot of toppings. But
what's the special?
Half a pie. I think like bacon, sausage, pepperoni, onions, peppers, mushrooms.
Oh, holy shit.
So you know, like one of those, like everything type of pizzas. So I have that, feeling pretty good. But then I'm like halfway through the game, I'm a little hungry. They're not scoring. Then the White Sox blow it open. And I just couldn't resist. I hadn't got it in a while, but I went Uber Eats Lucky's. It's a burger place / diner in Stanford, right next to Tutti Pazzi in Mecha. Right next to
okay.
I don't know if you've seen it before, but it's
I mean, I must have passed right by it, right?
Classic hamburger shop, well known. And I go chicken tenders with honey mustard on them, dipping it in the blue cheese. But I feel like you like the ranch, right?
You fucking what, dude? You dipped honey mustard.
It is a good flavor combo, but you hate blue cheese. Okay, but would you dip them in ranch, or you just haven't played?
Yeah, I just haven't played.
So you don't like
plain, but if I had them in honey
ranch.
mustard, I mean, chicken fingers?
No, not these were they were chicken tenders.
Tenders,
but more or less, Tony. Big boneless wings. I mean, come on, let's be real here.
Right, but they're honey mustard.
No, they were honey barbecue.
Oh,
honey barbecue.
Okay, honey barbecue.
Not that much of a weirdo, but actually, I've had honey mustard wings that definitely dipped them in blue cheese. But anyway, the flavor combo was like amazing with the honey barbecue and the blue cheese.
That does sound very good, honey barbecue.
And then they only had one type of soup, but usually I would just get French onion, but they had chicken rice vegetable or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, you've heard of that one.
Yeah, of course.
So very good, honestly.
Yeah. Love that.
And then topped it off, chocolate peanut butter milkshake.
Wow.
Pretty freaking good.
That sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And this is Lucky's. Right in Stanford.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, I was a little disappointed in myself right before I go to bed because I probably went to bed after I finished like
my God, dude, that's hilarious.
If like it was close, they were winning or blowing them out, I probably would have stayed up, maybe. But the fact I was like, I am not staying up for this fucking bullshit. Are you kidding me? But nevertheless, like you never know when it's gonna be up. Actually, I'm kind of curious though, because you're very big on like the prices and how much stuff should be. I want you to get your Tony calculator out, okay?
All right.
So the chicken tenders, cup of soup, and the they only have one size, but the chocolate peanut butter milkshake. Uber Eats, so keep that in mind.
Oh my gosh!
And then I gave him like a $3 tip just for his troubles.
Just for his troubles.
Because, but by the way, pause. Always confused about that because like they're charging you delivery fees and stuff. So like it feels like it would be crazy that it would be the full 20% on top of all that stuff. No,
not gonna lie, dude.
You don't get it. Neither do I. But
never tip 20%.
In a pitch. Oh, for Uber Eats.
Yeah, never tip 20%.
Okay, what do you just give them a couple bucks, basically?
Literally. Okay. It depends on where they're coming from too. Like if I'm ordering from down the street, like whoa, let's take it easy. All right. And then like you said, it gives you fees and shit. So fucking
I have
scam,
Uber
dude.
One, so it cuts it down a little bit. And it's funny too. I only have Uber One because it's like one of those things where I just like forget to cancel, but then it ends up working out when I need Ubers, this and that.
How much is Uber One? How much do you pay for that?
Probably $10 a month. I mean, if you get an Uber a couple of times, Uber Eats a couple of times.
Oh, it crosses over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good, I guess. All right, so
calculator.
Tenders. How many in the basket here?
4, but large.
Right,
tenders.
4 large tenders with fries. I'm gonna tell you what I think it should be. I think that should be like what, $12 maybe. And then you're talking French onion, not onion soup, the chicken orzo, whatever you had soup. Let's say it's another, $6. What is a diner? Maybe 7. So we'll call it $20 even. Milkshake probably like $8.
So
28. Let's say the fees are $5, right? So that's what, 32, and you give a couple bucks for a tip.
So what's your final number?
Let's say $34.73.
Pretty close. 38.
That's
still
but
a lot,
it's
crazy.
Dude.
The
crazy.
concept, a couple tenders. Josh B is like out of his seat right now.
I mean, like that's kind of crazy. $40 for chicken tenders, fries, soup, and a milkshake.
No fries. Just
what?
Chicken tenders, soup. But this place, like I said, it's always been, they're higher priced anyway, and then Uber Eats, I'm sure adds.
You have to pay for fries, like separately.
Yeah, I didn't want fries. Anyway.
I know you don't like fries, but like you have, like if you wanted to get fries, like you couldn't even substitute O-rings, dude. You would have to buy them separately. That's ridiculous. That is the biggest scam of them all, dude.
Josh B, that's a bonkers price.
Bonkers, dude. Absolutely correct there, Josh. That does seem kind of steep, dude. For tenders and soup, that probably what the hell, dude? It's probably like it cost them $8 to make that meal.
Yeah, no, I know. But you know what's the tough part for me is it is really good. That's one thing.
I can make you tenders and soup, dude.
And it came quick. Another. And then on top of it, it was the perfect amount. I didn't want a full large pizza, the penny vodka. You know what I mean? I just wanted a little something. So net ended up working out. But I think the theme of everything, Tony, we just need something to spike, whether it's XRP, Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Just so that we don't have to worry about these type of things.
You and me both, dude.
But also, I should just send the bill directly to the Yankees because that was on them.
Yeah, it really was,
if it was a solid game, wouldn't have happened.
Would have been all fine,
things you just don't care. Like, Matt when he's having late night pie, same thing.
How was that milkshake though?
Excellent. So
my god,
so everything's
so
good. It's like.
Speaking of a little something, dude, when was this? Maybe Saturday. Mike and I, South Pine Creek Beach. We left Post Road. All of a sudden, I see Michael. He's pulling into DQ, dude.
Wait. Back up again. Look, because I was commenting.
Not paying attention.
Pay attention to the fans. Come on.
I'm your fan. Saturday, we were driving with Michael. All of a sudden, he's like, yo, I just need like a little something, he says.
Okay.
Pulls right into Dairy Queen. I got a small root beer float. Oh my god, dude! So
the smalls, I just don't understand it.
Because they're fucking small. Like DQ is huge, dude.
Small.
But
dude, maybe you want to tell me a medium's big. I will believe that, but
the medium is big.
A small
medium blizzard is fucking huge.
It goes against the word, though.
It does.
A medium blizzard is not huge. A large is like huge,
dude. That's like a fucking. It's probably like 18, 20 ounces of ice cream you're eating right there. It's crazy for the large. But it was in between, just a little pick me up, dude. In between the beach and dinner, didn't want to spoil anything. Little root beer float, soft serve vanilla.
Well, you're saying the soft serve vanilla was in
the root beer float, yeah. What did Michael get? He got a kid size blizzard. Which one? Oreo.
Kid size.
Yeah.
Wow.
Little something, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I am an animal. So what
but we can get to the comments since you were over there, dude. Brian Barnaby, early and often here.
Over there? What does that mean?
Well, because you said you were paying attention to the comments before, dude. You're in there. And you're in there literally and figuratively. Grasso sucks ass.
Just like Matthew Gabriel would say.
Josh B. Also, early office is a good rising Yankees, brutal. Hashtag TC, hashtag sports, hashtag DTV. And then my mother in here says, hello, Aunt. Hi, Aunt, specifically, she says. And then she tells you, buy new sheets, jersey's hot, cotton sheets, she says, exclamation point. Cotton's king, they say.
Okay.
I believe it's because cotton is very breathable.
Yeah, no, and obviously
fabric.
It's like I need that in the worst way. Let me tell you.
And then she wants to know when I'm coming home. don't know.
You have to check with your manager.
Yeah, I think so. Check with the manager, dude.
Next
And
bar
then
event?
next bar event. God, dude.
I wish there was something like give me something else. You know what I mean? Like
I
one
know.
more to like end the summer. Like it would, but like I'm trying to think of what radio host it would be perfect for.
I know. I was thinking that too.
I
Right?
wouldn't mind that. Like they're not gonna do it, but I wouldn't mind Boomer and Gio.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I like Boomer.
Honestly, first guy that came to mind to me was like Howard Stern. That would be hilarious. Obviously, not so
that
much
would be
for
crazy,
you
yeah.
because the
Boomer and
crazy.
Gio.
Boomer and Gio. I mean, I don't know, dude.
Boomer's a good guy. Dude.
Boomer's okay,
and it would be kind of fun to mess with Gio.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious, dude. Because I would like, you know what I mean? Like he would have no idea. Like Gio, big fan here. Like, and all, like you know what I mean? Like really get him going.
Oh God. There we go. Josh B, speaking of the soup, gave you the re-energize, he said.
You think there's anything to that? Because that was actually the last thing I had, and then just brushed my teeth, bed. I mean, what do you think? Crazy order of sequence, though. The milkshake, then the tenders, then the soup.
Oh, my God. Well, I guess you kind of had to.
Because the milkshake delivery, what are you going to wait for it? And then, put it in the freezer. Nah,
that's not good. It's never good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of never good, Kev Du says, shoot, I ordered 2 orders of wings and play close to $50.
I don't get so is that he's saying that which is a better deal? I'm confused.
No, I think he's saying that you I don't know actually. 2 orders of wings, was that like 24 wings for $50? That can't be right.
No, but 2 orders of wings. Orders of wings usually are like 8 or 12.
Yeah, 6 or exactly, dude.
So really it seems like I got the better deal because I'm having dessert, getting my soup.
That milkshake.
But you think the soup played though?
Like in terms of the
like the nice night's sleep.
Probably. And you ended on the soup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, dude. A hot cup of soup. Was it a cup or a bowl?
No, it was a cup.
It was a cup.
Yeah.
Interesting, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, their prices are pretty fucking high then, huh? And then we got Matthew Ryan in the house. Yankees lost to the effing White Sox. F that, he says. And then he says, at Kev Du Taylor, kick rocks. I don't want to hear you chirp.
Matty boy.
Even though at this point, Kev Du really hasn't said anything besides the wings, which is kind of hilarious. Josh B says, you're crazy, Kev. Matthew Ryan, you deserve every word Kev throws your way. I know Josh B still tight. Can get on the line on Sunday because Matthew Ryan spewing his nonsense, dude. Kev Du, the threatening Matty Ice, watch yourself. I know where you work, LMAO. Matthew Ryan, I don't want to hear Lily Met fan chirp class when they just got swept. Ha. And then, wow, Josh B, let's go, dude. You don't want someone to chirp. Don't chirp yourself first, Matthew Ryan. And then Matthew Ryan coming at Josh B saying the Mets are second-class organization as if he is a Mets fan. Don't even know who you're messing with. And then Josh B says, so what if they are? So are the Yankees right now. Let's be real. Kev Du, Uber Eats is expensive. Yes, it is, dude. And he says, I'm stating facts. You're second class. And then Josh B says, you're stating doo-doo.
Wow.
Things are heating up here, dude.
And again, we'll get to it. I think I would start by saying, at the end of the day, what happened last night on the Diamonds is unacceptable.
Right.
But you still have to have perspective. And yes, it's not good even for moving forward because, something like that happens and what else can happen? But at the same time, let's just take it easy. It is one game, and you just need to move forward from it. The big blow. We've seen other lows of this season. So if this is an abbreviated thing, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. It shouldn't have happened, but it doesn't matter. But I think the key, Tony, is how you bounce back today.
Yeah, of course, dude.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean, it's over. I can only imagine what Dan Grassa said this morning. The Yankees, please. I can only imagine how many times he said LeMahieu last night. Okay? So that's it. Or this morning. Whatever. Didn't listen. There's a reason for that. ESPN throwing him out there solo. Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, dude, that is kind of crazy. But it's kind of funny, too, because I feel like Rick and Dave are like, oh, yeah, that's sick because then they can go on vacation.
Right. But I wish I could just get the audio of because obviously there was a side conversation about my calls into him. And then he definitely sees the stuff on Twitter. Oh, he doesn't. He's stupid. No. He sees it. But I would just love to hear like what he says. Well, Brian, I'm not gonna do it because I don't have to. Like, you know, that's the stuff that, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I called into his radio show, that's what he would say.
Oh yeah. You should have called in today, dude. You really should have.
Well, you know what, he would have made fun of my voice.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah, probably, I guess.
Right. Sounds like you haven't cleared your throat in 100 years.
Well, late night watching the Yankees. Oh.
In your Yankee pajamas.
Ben Hogan, dude.
Oh, he's on the
yeah. Greatest golf moment.
Dude, you know what I saw? It caught me off surprise because I guess I just didn't notice it. I don't know. With the short on the Masters, was that a late night edition or was that this morning?
That was a later edition yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so I was surprised to look at it, and all of a sudden I didn't realize like everybody's looking at it. Everybody's riled.
Is it? It's getting good traction,
dude. I'm pretty sure we're a couple G's deep.
Really?
On
YouTube?
On YouTube. Yeah. I don't even. It's
go,
not on.
No. It's just on YouTube right now. That's fucking. Let's go.
Let's get a live tally.
Let's get a live tally. Hold on, stand by here. Little downtime. The Wi-Fi. Shorts. The Met. 4,500, dude. 4.5.
For the Mets?
No, for the Masters.
Okay. No, because I thought you said the Mets.
The
but
Masters.
You said the Masters.
No, you wish.
4.5. That's a lot.
That's great, dude. People were riled.
No comments, though, huh?
Not one comment.
Everybody just wants to hear the names.
Comment.
You know what? It's a shame, Tony, that we can't go back because I was thinking about this more and more. What we really should have done yesterday, like taking it a step further, was to try to see how many gross total like I could have named. You know what I mean?
In general.
The only thing is, though, like
so many
pre-1990, how many am I really going to get? You know, other than like Arnie
Jack.
And Hogan and Jack. I'm trying to think of any other like legends
Sam
of the game.
Snead.
Yeah, a Sam Snead. Maybe Walter Hagen. I don't know. You never know.
Sounds like you're kind of getting on a roll right now, dude.
Yeah, but that's it. I don't, I don't have anything else. I think the way we did it at the end of the day was perfect yesterday with the 10.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good time.
And I was thinking back with you, it was. Wait, I'm trying to think. Actually, it all started with you naming 10 Masters champions, right?
Yeah,
and
but I don't know how we got
9.
into that. Yeah, I couldn't get to the 10th, dude.
Because I think were you mentioning the shark? I think
that's probably why. Yeah, the shark.
Okay. What a doc though. Wait, have you seen the Daily One or no?
No.
Just put that on the notepad. Honestly.
I'll put it on the notepad. What do you know what it's called?
Yeah. Hit it
hard.
No, I'm telling you, Tony, you're gonna be so excited watching this. The drinking talk,
really?
You're gonna go nuts, dude.
Oh my god!
He says about that.
I've seen like clips. I don't know if it's from the 30 for 30. I don't think so. There's general interviews about like the fucking drinking, then the Diet Cokes, the cigarettes, the cheeseburgers.
No, because everything is like a follow up with.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I mean, I just want to get drunk.
Yeah,
like they just says it just like that.
That's so sick.
The darts,
dude.
And then he blames. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't say too much. I don't want to. But we gotta get you on presumed innocent. Like you never know when it's gonna be.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I think I know my login. So you know what I should do? Actually, I should just send you that right now. Let me know if it works. If not, we'll troubleshoot.
Absolutely, sounds good.
I believe while I'm doing that, I believe you got a couple more comments.
We do, dude. My mother in the house says Ryan is very angry.
Matthew Ryan.
Therapy. Yes, that is who he.
I wasn't sure it was like a typo. She's talking about me. I'm not
that angry. Brian. Josh B says yes with the exclamation points. Josh B seems extra confrontational this morning. Kev Deuce says, Matty Ice, your team lost to a bottom class team. At least we got swept by a first place team. And by the way, we swept the Yankees. So you're stating doo-doo. And then Matthew Ryan does come in and says, at Kev Deuce Taylor, we will see where the Mets finish compared to the Yankees finish. And then he says, Kev Deuce being he, Matty Ice, you're so delusional, just like the rest of you Yankee fans, except Josh. He seems to get it. How do you feel about that last statement right there? Like Josh.
No. See, the thing is, it's you got to be in between like me.
Delusion,
like
Tony.
I think Josh. He didn't say this directly, but I think he was like alluding to And like I said, at the end of the day, that was pathetic. That was embarrassing. That shouldn't have happened. I understand that.
Have pork chocks.
But in terms of like how the rest of the season is going to go, it's not really a telltale sign because we've seen the Yankees, like it just happened with the Angels. For whatever reason, the other teams, like especially the bad ones, just get like extra raw the plus. And then I think last night was an example of where a couple things didn't go our way early, and then that kind of like dejection, panic set in. And that's what happened. And like I said, it's like it's not a good sign, but we've seen worse things from teams that have won it all. And Kev, what he's saying doesn't make any sense. Like I said, there's no excuse for it. But Kev, it doesn't end the season, bud. Okay? So let's just get that straight. Trying to get me all jacked. Not gonna happen because I look forward to watching my team in October. You unfortunately will not have the same luxury. So
this is a game.
We can come back to that.
We will come back to
that. Tony can get his pencil out. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
Oh my gosh.
And Matthew Ryan hitting it on the head, my guy, saying, Kev Dude Taylor, you're the most delusional Met fan. So we have
delusion, Tony.
Suck it, Matthew Ryan. Oh man, but oh yeah, yes, so I sent you the
Tony,
Apple TV.
yes.
You have hit it hard. You got some stuff coming up for Binge Buddies here.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked, dude. And there's actually a lot to do about Binge Buddies, so let's fucking go.
Full transparency.
Uh-oh.
More excited for Hit It Hard or Presumed Innocent?
That's actually a tough call, to be honest. I do love Jake Gyllenhaal, and even you watching it like that kind of gets
makes
me
you be like, wow, this must be really good.
So I guess it's Presumed Innocent.
Yeah.
Although, but obviously Hit It Hard, like that's gonna be
yeah, and that's a quick one too. I think it may be less than an hour. Honestly.
Really?
An hour at most.
Maybe I'll watch it today because I got to get the cable guys coming. The Wi-Fi. I got to go home. Wait for him.
Cable guy.
There we go. Dude.
I forget, where is your new spot by again?
It's right near Sacred Heart University.
The Park Ave?
It's on Old Town Road, not to give away too much information.
Oh, okay. So it's actually then, am I mistaken, or is it not that far from like your original spot?
The original spot, like when I lived with Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like right over there. Yeah.
That's kind of like, is giving you like a little nostalgia?
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely, dude. The
Main
house
Street Creamery,
right there.
Throw.
Merritt Canteen right there.
So you're pretty
dude.
pumped.
Yeah, no, it is sick, dude.
Any type of yard over there, or what do we got?
We got a nice little yard, actually. Dude.
Really?
Nice little backyard, grass. Definitely gonna be having probably like some type of housewarming party.
Nice.
At the end of the summer, perhaps.
Dope.
But yeah, definitely a nice usable yard, which is great. Front yard, cool, tree, bushes.
And how many people are you with?
I'm with 2 other folks.
Okay. Shoe?
They are shoe students, yeah.
Shoe students. Okay.
Graduate students.
Hammered?
All the time. All the time, dude.
It sounds dope, dude. No, we definitely got to get like some cornhole going in the back.
Definitely, dude.
Like,
Yes.
100%. Wow.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Kind of route for this.
Do you have cornhole?
No, but Matt, I think
Matthew
does.
definitely does. Yes, at
Yeah.
the house. A
Yeah.
Yankee cornhole board, I believe. He
Yeah,
has.
so that'll be his housewarming gift to you. Oh man. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess that was really it. And I don't know why we switched over so quickly, but I did mention the round yesterday, the lesson today.
What time is the lesson?
4:00.
So 4 to 5, you're dialed in.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So definitely riled. And yeah, yesterday it was crazy too. I don't know if it was like this here, but there was like, I want to say from like 6:45 to like 5 after 7, there was like a downpour, like a sun rain shower. Was that here?
Yeah, dude.
But it wasn't supposed to happen.
I know, so weird.
It just, I get absolutely soaked. And then that kind of messed up the green speed. So I kind of botched like a hole or two, the putting. But then, I mean, I was riled though. Like it's still raining. And I just go complete dart. Like the par 317.
Oh, nice. Dude.
7 iron, like crisp as could be.
How far from the pin? On the green?
Listen to this. On the green, 25 feet, sink it.
Really? That's awesome.
Like,
dude.
had it made something over 8 feet all day. And
Yeah,
it just,
dude.
25-footer rolls in. Solid tee shot on 18. Great wedge in. And that just stick it on the back of the green, back pin, other side, roll it within 5 feet, make it for par and a good note. And it just feels like, especially with the cold, going away, even though with vacation, I'm going to take a week off. But it feels like I'm going to get back to where I need to be. And I think the focus, and I don't know, sometimes maybe it is better to let the professional talk, Tony, but I was just going to go in there and say, listen, like, making pretty good contact with my irons, my wedges. Definitely have a problem, like, just where I keep going left at times. But the big focus, I think, should just be on the driver. Like, I'll mention that, but just say it's the driver and then just generally staying away from pushing left. And I think saying that, would be the right way to go versus, like, not saying anything and then just let them say something. Because I don't want some, like, massive changes. I just want whatever it is with setup, grip, to prevent going left.
Right. And I feel like, I don't know, I've never taken a lesson before, but I would imagine they're gonna like ask you, like, what's the deal?
Yeah. No, last time I wanted to get the same guy I had last year because he's very helpful. And I was just like, listen, I just want a little tweak. Just get back out there. But I had to go with someone else. I was looking up their bio, though. It looked like they've been there, they've been giving lessons for a while. And then, but probably looks like mid-40s, so maybe started at a young age. Whatever. So expecting good things. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Me too. I'm expecting good results as well.
Yeah, following it up.
Yeah, dude.
That's the key. But yeah, so I think really potpourri rise, Tony. That was really it, right?
Yeah, I didn't really do much yesterday. I know Zach Golf. Haven't heard back from him.
Heard back.
Yeah, dude. First time out in a while.
Is he back tomorrow?
He's back tomorrow.
So
yes.
I can bid farewell.
Yes, exactly, dude.
What's his deal? Like what's he got coming up? Like after this, I'm saying. Is he a junior or a senior?
He's gonna be a senior. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got school.
And then is he doing like another internship next year?
As far as I know, no internship next year because this is fulfilling his internship requirements.
Okay.
Will he snag another one? He probably should. Why not? More experience.
Yeah. Who have you talked to more recently, Domac or Riley?
Riley.
When?
I want to say maybe a week and a half ago.
What was the
I
context?
was at Shoe picking up some equipment.
He was there.
Yeah, he's a GA there. So that's July 1st. He started.
Okay.
So he's in there,
thinking he's the man.
Definitely thinking he's the man, dude. He's got some new apartment, actually. I forget where it is, but they just built brand new apartment somewhere in Bridgeport. He said he's going to the gym a lot. There's a gym in there.
Was he looking a little jacked?
No.
Really? Needs more protein.
Definitely definitely needs some more protein. That's for sure, dude.
Imagine if he ate like me and you. I feel like, and then he was like working out hard. Like he probably would be pretty jacked.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But he doesn't, dude.
But then again, imagine if we were working out hard.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Imagine what we would look like, dude.
But I feel like though, you seem like, have you been on your running or no?
Yeah, right this morning, dude.
Yeah. But you don't go like that's like your workout pretty much, right?
Pretty much, dude. I'll try to rip some push-ups during the day, sit-ups,
every
something
day?
like that, dude. Yeah, tried it.
Wow.
With dumbbells next door too.
If you had to say, how many do you end up doing the sit-ups and push-ups a day?
Probably I do them in groups of 15, so probably anywhere between 60 and 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt had me on this thing. We were living together senior year, like 100 push-ups a day.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But now it's been like years since I've done them. It's just like annoying.
Right.
But I've always thought too that you could just do cardio, push-ups, and sit-ups, and not need to do anything else and like be completely jacked. No,
I would say completely jacked, but it definitely fucking work. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I'm saying especially if you want to be like cut, like you don't need to, right?
Right.
Like,
No, yeah, totally right.
I feel like the only necessity for like like curls and bench press is you're really trying to just have like huge biceps and like a chest popping out of your shirt, like you're Luke Voigt.
Yeah, dude. I feel like you stick to those like core exercises, you'll be fine. And then they say diet is like 90% of it too, right? Which is
that's a piece of cake though. Anybody could do that.
A literal piece of cake is the diet.
No. You just get that protein the size of your hand, tennis ball for the grain, and then the veggies fill the plate. And never have sugar and
never have sugar.
Do that 7 days
Don't ever
a
eat
week.
bread. Never eat bread ever again.
The Affair, Huberman. But yeah,
so funny.
so let's go now to the world of Major League Baseball.
Pujols into the air. It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yep, what a play! Stop it, Tony. Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
But that LeMayo.
Yeah, a rough one in the Windy City last night. Yankees getting completely embarrassed. I believe, Tony, if I'm not mistaken, the final mark was 12-2.
That's correct.
Like I said, I went to bed after the 7th. And the whole thing here, I mean, a couple of things played in this. I mean, to me, I guess really like if you had two things you wanted to point out, I would say you didn't hit with runners in scoring position. And then your bullpen. I mean, I know the majority of that was De Los Santos here. But
What's the story, dude?
He came over from San Diego. He sucks, though. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't care. I don't even know who it was. I don't care. But I feel like it's like very simple. Just designate him and have Marinaccio.
Oh, yeah. Again, the Marinaccio thing is like, what are we doing?
Especially when the bullpen's leaking water, Tony. Like, or oil, whatever, whatever you want to say. I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude, it was definitely a tough one. What do you think about Heel, dude? I feel like the fastball was working, I guess, but that slider was oh my god, dude.
Yeah, and I think what we saw to Heel is he's still growing as a pitcher.
And
He's still learning.
After the first inning, the blow up in the dugout, I mean, you can't be doing that, dude. I understand, like, came back in the second and you kind of were more dialed in, but you got to keep your composure, dude. Like, that's not a good. After the first inning, you give up one run.
And that's why there wasn't any winning. Yeah, but at the same time, he could have hunkered down, but he's got to, I don't know if it's mechanical, whatever. He's got to just work, limit the walks. I guess he only had 2 technically. But his command was all over the place. And then I guess because like they squared up a couple of them, I feel like his fastball maybe just didn't have like the RPM or whatever. Is it RPMs that they measure?
Yeah, revolutions per minute.
Yeah. I feel like it just didn't have that because Benintendi squared it up a couple times.
Maybe that's more of a control thing too. I feel like that fastball, although it was like obviously 98.
Right.
It was kind of all over the place. Like he was missing outside, missing inside, missing high, missing low sort of deal. So maybe that was it too. But like you said, I mean, I don't know. The White Sox were kind of hammering it. So,
yeah. So obviously but it just, I mean, the 7 runs out of the bullpen, and I have to say, like, I really hate our bullpen. It's like it's so annoying. I feel like we could have added a couple more guys, and you just think about it moving forward, and it's like, well, I mean, we got Clay, we got Luke Weaver and Mark Leiter, and just like whoever wants it, take it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of what it feels like at this point, and I know it can be worked out, and it will be worked out. But it's definitely frustrating.
It is frustrating, dude. I mean, I obviously it just doesn't make any sense to me why De Los Santos,
Yeah, it just
has he even pitched a lot recently?
Yeah,
he has.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things again where it's just they want to do the diamond in the rough, but like I mentioned a bunch of times, you can only do that so much, and those shouldn't be your top leverage guys. And I think we're kind of seeing that catch up with them.
Yeah, seems like it. I guess he did pitch against the Angels here. Gave up 2 runs in an inning and a third on the 8th. So I guess before that, fine, I suppose. But yeah, this guy doesn't seem to be like one of your guys, dude, at all. That's going to help improve your bullpen on hell. But also, dude, I mean, do you think what? I mean, the first 2 innings you had bases loaded, did you not? Right?
Oh yeah,
or at least
look at the box score, 3 for 18. 16 left on base.
Yeah, dude, outrageous. Like runners in scoring position were ridiculous, dude. And I
Yeah.
think it was the first inning where you ended up scoring just a 1 run
Right.
off
and
a Judge.
You had second and third, nobody out,
and then 3 pop-ups, like back to back to back.
So, you know, those amount of pop-ups, missing pitches. I
Right.
mean, you would imagine, everybody was too like antsy to like
Fucking hit a home run.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just
And I mean, think about it, dude. If you weren't doing that, maybe you score 3 or 4 in the first inning.
changes everything.
Changes
Fuel cells
everything,
down.
dude.
So that's it. And I'm fully confident they're gonna take these next 2. But I just think that one thing they have to prove, it's not their ability, but almost their character here. How are you gonna respond? Are you gonna show tonight that you're angry that happened, you're embarrassed, and just not let it happen again, and think back to these situations with runners on, and just be relaxed in the batter's box. And I just feel like there was way too much pressing going on.
Yeah, it was way too much. Let me hit a home run and make like oh wow, this is so cool. A lot of Yankee fans were there too. I don't know if you noticed that.
My the guy who does our gutters, he one night trip. One night trip. He's going to the game tonight. So luckily he missed last night's debacle.
Yeah.
But I guess Chicago, quick flight.
It was a quick flight.
But hopefully, like, we could just turn that score around today, and then we'll be back in business.
Any like hesitancy about today?
Well, I think I guess I don't know if it's something you could fix during the season, and then I guess too. I mean, it is true, even though it's just it's still, like I said, it's not an excuse, but for whatever reason this year, we just don't play as well as we should against bad teams, and it's like, I mean, and like I said, I don't want to let them off the hook for anything, but is there, like, a lot of fans seem to have like the belief that these bad teams, and obviously they're bad for a reason, but that they try the hardest when they're going up against us. But isn't that only an indictment on themselves, meaning that they're not trying their best all the time? But do you think there is anything to that? I'm just asking. I don't necessarily like it seems like that there is some type of correlation, I guess. And I guess it is a long season, so it does get a little monotonous for people. But for whatever especially I noticed at Yankee Stadium, like these bad teams coming in, the guys, you just see their face when they're rounding the bases after they hit a home run. Like there's like it made their
I mean, probably I would imagine because of all the chirps they're getting from the fans.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know. I think maybe in this instance, maybe it's just, new managers, Sizemore for the White Sox.
I was going to mention that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think that, I believe his first win. I think it's his first win. Yeah. And also I think the first double-digit win by the White Sox all year. So I think maybe that's just why he had some pep in their steps there. Benintendi obviously has some history with the Yankees as well. So
so it's just one of those things, like it's you don't play these types of teams in the playoffs. And really, when we look at all the teams that we've played this year, the really good ones, other than the Dodgers, I think we've won almost every series.
Yeah. No, very true. So I mean, again,
you sweep the Phillies, but yet you struggle. You lose one to the White Sox. I don't know. So it's just like I think I look at it, because Josh asking how I could be confident. I think I just look at it as like, just don't let it happen again. And it's that was your 120th game of the year. So I mean, you're not gonna let one game change everything that's happened this year. And like I said, I look forward to the response tonight. And you really think that there would be a very strong response tonight?
There has to be. There has to be a huge response.
And I mean, is it too convenient, Tony, to say that the hitters or the players on the team, went into the game last night with the mindset of like, oh God, this is just going to be brutal. This team is so bad. Like, let's just like get out of here quick. Let's score some runs early and like we'll just cruise. Like, I mean, do you think anybody thought like that? Like, I don't think like to me, it doesn't seem like Aaron Judge and Juan Soto think like that. But do you think that some of the other players were thinking like that.
I mean, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say definitely. I mean, it's the White Sox, dude. That was
Yeah.
the narrative going in. Like,
Yeah.
Yankees are looking for the sweep. Obviously, that's what it was. They kind of sat back. They thought they could just roll over the White Sox. Obviously, it didn't happen. Kind of was, I suppose, some perfect storm of things kind of, I guess, culminating. But did you hear an update on Jazz?
Yeah, I just saw something. It seems like he's just got banged up a little bit on that slide to home, but he's fine. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in the lineup.
All right, cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that was pretty cool. Good base running last night. That was a pretty sick play.
Yeah, it really was.
Also, it was a sick play by Verdugo. Had a couple good plays. He had a good catch in the outfield. He had a good throw. He threw someone out in the first, right?
Yep.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Rice behind? No. Wells was behind the plate, right?
Yeah, Wells was behind the plate. But like he's looked better at the plate, but yet they were showing numbers. I think he has like the 8th best batting average in OPS in the starting lineup last night. He's batting leadoff, getting the most at bats.
Jazz's?
Verdugo.
Oh, Verdugo. Wait, what? Really?
So what I'm saying is like it seems like he's doing better recently. He's good in the field, but what do you think? I mean, are we blowing it by not like trying Dominguez in his spot just because we're worried about like chemistry and losing the fielding, prowess, whatever. Because he definitely is a better fielder than Dominguez. There's no question there. But are we wasting at bats with him?
That's a great question. I mean, I don't know. I kind of always liked Verdugo a little bit, to be honest.
Well, I liked him earlier.
No, yeah, of course. That's what I mean. I feel like he can do well. I feel he does do well, like with this team and everything.
You would have the restraint though to not call up Dominguez, like especially with Grisham. Like you could just cut Grisham, but I don't think they want to do that. They think he has value. I mean, I feel like he's a good fielder.
Grisham.
Yeah, and I know you swap out Dominguez for Grisham, you lose some fielding there.
Right.
But like, I would just like, can we just like split time with Verdugo and Dominguez, and like whoever isn't starting is the backup outfielder? Like, why is that like?
Well, I feel like again, if you want to put Dominguez in there to be backup, I guess that's fine. But I don't know.
Not to be backup, I would say to play at least half of the time.
That's what I mean. I feel like I wouldn't split time with him though, especially now at this point in the season when you just throw Dominguez out there like full time.
It's so annoying how the politics come into it because they know that Verdugo's well liked in the clubhouse. Judge is very close to them, so that I think though that's the only if there was no like relationship with Verdugo. Like, I think Dominguez would have already been up, but they're just so nervous about that.
That
they're not going to do that. And I think we'll have enough offense anyway, but it's just him, his inconsistency on offense just annoys me, though, at the same time. Plus, it's like, I think we'll be fine without Grisham. I understand he's a good outfielder, but, like, I think we can get by with what we have. I mean, right? Like,
yeah, Grisham can kick rocks, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I just feel like we're blowing it in that
Mm.
regard. And I think there would be enough at bats for everybody because Stanton, like, he doesn't play double headers. You're going to give him other days off. Like, I mean, and the roster's expanded to 28, so maybe it's just like they want to wait till September 1st to do that. But
do you think the Yankees are like properly handling their prospects or anyone in the minors really for that matter?
Dominguez, did get that oblique injury. So I think, he's been healthy for 2 weeks. He was coming back from Tommy John. So I think in this situation, though, I mean, there definitely is some politicking getting in the way. But at the same time, I mean, can you fault them for not wanting to mess up, the apple cart in the locker room? Because it seems like Verdugo is well liked by, he does have a big presence in this locker room.
Right. As you kick out your headphone cable.
Actually, pulled it out. The connection seemed a little spotty.
But I mean, I don't know. Don't you think that like clubhouse chemistry should kind of take a role or a factor in their decision making? Like,
but I just see Dominguez, and I know it was such a short, 8 games or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I just see star, and I just I want him penciled in that lineup, and I just like everything else for me is secondary. When you have a star that you developed, he's been only in your system. He's so young. What is he? 22. I mean, this is his time. And it's like Verdugo's not coming back to this team.
You sound like the GM at the table right now. Just see a star.
No, but
dude.
right?
No, literally. Yeah. I mean, if you think that, I mean, then they should be starting him.
I mean, so what were you put on your Yankee hat? I mean, what would you do right now?
I probably would like get Grisham out of there and then have Dominguez be backup.
They're just, oh, we want to get full at bats. But it's like, if he plays 4 or 5 times a week, I think he'll be okay. Like, just a little news flasher.
So like are you like today Dominguez is starting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Verdugo?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it would be something if he could learn to play first, because then that would make things a lot easier. But supposedly Rizzo is going to come back, which is like,
That's ridiculous.
Oh, please. I don't know if we can still say everybody loves the Riz at this point.
No, I mean, again, it's so tough,
Good
dude.
guy, but it's
Great
like, come
guy.
on, be a hitting coach or something, or a bench coach.
Like,
Like,
we
we don't
have to be.
right? Like, he can't. Like, I mean, it would be crazy. It would be like one of the crazier stories of all time if he came back and all of a sudden he's
On
nasty.
fire, dude.
But I don't see it.
Does Dominguez steal?
Like, not crazy, but I'm sure full season
Like
he's
30
getting-
bags?
or 20 to 25
Yeah.
at least. You know.
I like that.
So Verdugo, I know his fielding is good, but I don't know. Also, too, like if he's gonna play, probably shouldn't bat leadoff, right? I mean, he drew 2 walks last night because that's good, but he's not stealing bases, and I don't know. To me, I kind of want Jazz to lead off. No, he had 2 singles last night. He stole a base. He would have stolen another, but then Volpe got a hit. Whatever. Point being, I just feel like if he's our leadoff guy, I love the fact get on, still second, and like that being like a daily thing.
Yeah, no, totally, dude. I don't know. Why isn't Boone doing that?
You know, there's a million different reasons behind that. But like I said, I think our
Verdugo
offense.
doing well leading off though.
Yeah, I mean, I think our offense will be good either way. But also, it's like, why not just have the best you can have every day, right? I mean, that's.
Do you think maybe he's using Jazz as more of a power hitter then at that point? Like he rather.
Well, I mean, he's been a power hitter. You know, he is batting
that's what I
in the
mean.
lineup.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we've seen with guys, I mean, you can be a power hitter like a Francisco Lindor and be a
lead
leadoff
off.
hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that like Kyle Schwarber.
Interesting.
which
No,
is
no,
a
you said
more extreme.
Lindor.
Well, I just figured middle infielder / in. You know, I know he's been playing third, but he can
Who's
play
a
second, third.
good, a great player? You know, like come on.
Well, I mean, I know Jazz is better than Lindor. You don't need to tell me that. But yeah, I mean that's what I got. Nestor, just don't poop your pants out there tonight. Like I don't know what you want me to say, Tony. You know?
I mean, do you think he will poop his pants?
I mean, if I had to guess, like I said, this should be like a double digit. Like we should return the favor tonight. And
Really?
win. Yes.
Let's see. I mean, I feel like Cortez 5-10, 4.42.
Terrible on the road, Tony.
Really on the road specifically too bad. Popped LA. I knew that.
Pop. That literally pop. That's his last 5
Oh
starts.
my god, dude.
Yep.
These
Tons
are
of hits.
Tons.
Yeah.
24 earned runs he's given up his last 5
And
starts.
it's just at the end of the day, I love how Renee can't even say hi. Like she's too cool.
No, yeah, she's got the outfit on. She
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit, dude. Just tan.
Yeah,
It's over,
just thinking
dude.
about her tanning. Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
now she
gosh.
wants to say hi.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you. How's it going?
We're doing all right.
Pretty good. You know, voice is almost recovered. I think by tomorrow morning, right? Tony?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I heard your whole like linen jersey sheet.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of jersey sheets, by the way.
I have heard of jersey sheets.
Why?
I heard they're good.
Tony, I
Oh.
feel like is alluding to that they originated in
New Jersey, I guess, right? There must be.
Yeah, like jersey fabric.
Never heard of it.
Like I've only heard of it because of the sheets, but I don't know anything behind it.
Well, you sound better. I didn't hear anything on Sunday until like toward like the end. I was like,
The close out. Like I almost didn't get the words out, honestly.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But hey, you know, the soup. I think the soup is the real MVP at the end of the
For
day.
sure.
Definitely you're sick.
Yeah, chicken rice.
Mm,
Excellent.
chicken noodle soup, even better.
Yes.
Love chicken noodle soup.
Good chicken
Chicken
noodle soup.
orzo.
Yes, Orzos.
A good matzo ball.
Escarole.
I think there's no
Escarole,
reason
so
for
good.
a matzo ball, honestly. It's just
Why?
not that, I mean, I've had it. I don't
I've
know.
had it too.
I just feel like there's a lot better soups.
No, yeah, dude. French onion you
Tomatoes
mentioned.
better, French
Yeah.
onions better.
Clam
chicken,
chowder, dude.
lobster bisque.
Italian wedding.
Italian wedding.
So good. Minestrone.
all those are better.
Oh my god, dude. Soup is very good. Love soup.
Yeah, very underrated.
Very underrated soup.
And like a lot of people are like, oh, it's 80. I can't have a soup. No.
No, yes, you can, dude.
I get
Kind of
right
like you
now,
with the hot coffee, honestly.
Yeah, but right now, hammer it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And you don't see people order soup, I feel like, very often out. You know?
Yeah, not really, actually.
Right?
No.
If they think of appetizers, they go in with like wings or whatever. Like no one order bowl soup. What?
But I feel like if
I'm
they
saying,
do,
in
it's
comparison,
a French onion.
like, yeah,
it's
how
at-
often
it's
do you
at
go
Peter
out?
Luger's,
It's like, ooh, oh, yeah,
right?
Peter Luger's.
Yeah.
When I just found out what that was the other day.
There you go. They don't have them in New Jersey?
I've never used it in my life. It was because of Tony's mom's meatloaf. But my
It's in the
mom's
meatloaf.
with red sauce.
Ah, okay.
Which is very interesting.
Very different.
Yeah, very, very different.
It's completely different genres.
Totally different.
The world we live in, Renee.
That's what they say.
Thanks,
Yeah, I'll
Renee.
see you later.
Proper greeting this time.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, let's just win. I'm not gonna have anything to say if they don't, but I know they're going to. So whatever. I'm not gonna like get all worked up. It's just not worth it. But yeah, let's just hammer him tonight. That's it. All right.
All right.
So I don't know why I'm blanking. I know the Mets are home against the A's.
Correct.
What's the pitching matchup? Blackburn.
Blackburn stripling, dude. Which again, I mean, should be kind of similar to what the White Sox series here is to the Yankees. I mean, Mets need to get in here, big get right spot for them. Blackburn, obviously, we're home, so no tribute video yet, but I'm sure, hey, how are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah.
So Blackburn coming off a good start too. His last start out. So let's freaking go. It's followed up. Oakland sucks, right?
Swing the bats.
Like you gotta swing the bats, dude. There's one thing the Mets didn't do the past weekend was score. They scored one run in the past 3 games.
Yeah.
So you can't have that, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta win somehow. I don't care what it is. You got 27 outs here. You gotta score like. I feel like if you score more than 4 runs, it's guaranteed. Like, let's go.
Man, I don't know about guarantee because Brett Rooker, could run into a couple. So I think you want to score 5 or 6, 7, maybe. No,
Score 10.
20.
Yeah, dude. Again, like not much. Also, I mean, again, like you gotta get out there and start swinging the bat. Like enough of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Enough of soft contact. You get the bat hit the ground, and then let's fucking go, dude.
No.
Like Alonso's got to wake up. Alonso, I feel like if he wants to go out there, he wants to start to swing for the fences, go for it, but just make contact for Christ's sake.
I think I'm feeling like the atmospheric plates coming together here, Tony. I'm thinking Yankee win, Met win, successful lesson, and then to throw a bonus on there, 89 on the course. That will be a day.
That would be a day.
It'll be a show tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna golf right after the lesson?
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude. So it's like right away. You gotta.
Oh yeah. Well, because you want to put it to use, and then I booked Gainer because Sterling would never finish 18, but Gainer you could chop through. Backed up yesterday. Slow groups of kids that are probably in high school in front of me.
Wait, Gainer was?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So it took 2 hours on the front. Back took an hour 10. One group let me pass. These other, it's just so funny. Like, and I get it. I was once one of these kids, so I can't hate on too much. But group of 4, they're walking. Clearly they're taking forever. They tell me while they're still on the green because they're still just like, I don't know if they're playing best ball, whatever. So they tell me to hit while they're on the green. So I do hit a great shot. They're like, the guy's like, oh yeah, do you want to like join us or play through? And I'm like, yeah, I'll play through if you wouldn't mind, because it's like I'm not gonna wait for all you Chiefs to hit. Like, just let me go. You're not gonna realize I'm there in 2 minutes. I'm gonna be way ahead of you.
Exactly.
And then he tries to tell me that I need to wait a hole. And this is where, and I don't know if you remember, but like Gainer next to the clubhouse, number 11.
Okay.
5, 10, then 11 uphill, but then you have to go around the back to get to 12. And it's like they're walking. I'm taking a cart. So obviously I get there at the same time because they're walking. So like I had finished up. They had left a little earlier.
Right.
So I get there saying like, oh, you could just go. So I go, but then I kind of rush. Every time somebody lets you go, you rush.
You
Have that
always-
hole
yeah.
happens regardless. But then I was way out of their way, hour on the back, loving life. And that's just how it should be. And it was them. It was them that was holding up the whole course. And that's the stuff that gets so annoying because I know, like, you could, I could come off as like, oh, too antsy, like, just, there's people out in the courts. They're gonna take it. No. People do not play ready golf, and I know you know that.
Yeah, no, it's correct, dude.
Yeah. So Hopefully there's some ready golf today.
Yeah.
Get in the 18. Get some pipes, dude. Oh my God. Cannot wait to just drive it 270, 280 down the fairway once again, Tony.
So you have like what? It's like a 5:10 tee time or 5:15?
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna be home by
First pitch, yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Right next door.
Yeah,
So,
true.
yeah. So hammer it. And speaking of hammer, Tony, let's hammer a full-on abbreviated baseball present. Don't have the range right now.
No, that was great, dude. That was great. Let's go. You know the deal. Mets back in action. I said it. It's Ross Stripling, Paul Blackburn getting the starts here for the A's and Mets respectively. Ross, good old Ross here with that old 2.11 record at a 5.72 ERA, a tick below 6. It's going to be certainly over 6, I think, after tonight. You mentioned Brett Rooker, batting 291 for the A's here, 29 home runs, 83 runs batted in on the season. He's having himself a good, solid year. But nonetheless, dude, I think maybe he'll be trouble for Blackburn, but Blackburn knows him, knows his weaknesses, will attack him. I say at the end of the day, Paul Blackburn,
And that's crap.
give me 7 innings from Blackburn, 10 Ks, 1 walk, 3 hits, 1 earned run, maybe Brett Rooker, who knows, doesn't really matter, because you can see Pete Alonso with another 2 home run game, as we saw 2 series ago, getting his 26th, 27th home run. Lindor leading off, getting on base, being a couple of those runs batted in by Alonso. Nimmo probably still quiet. I can see JD heating up, though. The DH spot here has been super quiet since his couple grand salamis. Lack of power for sure. Maybe some fatigue. Nonetheless, we've seen some speed out of him. Maybe a couple of doubles, a couple of RBIs here. Alvarez hitting well. And why not Vientos, too? I think I've seen a little bit about a few games since he's had an impact. So I say at the end of the day, you're over-under, which is at 8.5. No confidence in the Mets offense right now. They score 9 on their own. They win 9-2. Mets and the over.
By the way, mark this down on your notepad. You're talking about Lindor MVP votes. Brent Rooker is going to get more MVP votes than Francisco Lindor.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So, Guaranteed Rate Field, the site of the murder last night of the New York Yankees. How do they come back to the crime scene tonight? Nestor Cortez looks like he could be the lead detective in this murder mystery. But can he give us 6 scoreless? I mean, come on, Tony. But I honestly think he will, because he knows very close to being out of this rotation with Clark Schmidt looming. And the offense is going to go. How about instead of 3 for 18 with runners in scoring position, tonight will be 7 for 14.
Wow.
And the Yankees will score 14 runs and win by the mark of 14-4. And that, Josh B, is how I can be so confident.
No, that's a great take right there. Absolutely love it. Let's see next game here. I think I'm going to go with the Royals. Why not? I mean, Lugo's trotting out there still with a phenomenal ERA of 2.72, 13-6 in the year. Only 13 home runs given up to. Minnesota trotting out undecided right now. Maybe a bullpen game for them. I don't know who in the rotation is injured. What doesn't really matter. Twins won yesterday, 8-3. Pablo Lopez pitched well. Brady Singer did not. Seth Lugo picks it up. He pitches 7 shutout innings, Brian, okay? And the Royals go on to win this game. I'll say maybe 5-1, courtesy of Bobby Witt Jr. Grand Slam. Let's go Royals in the under.
Phillies in the under.
Wow.
Hosting the Marlins. And while Tawan Walker has been batting practice,
So bad.
it is the Marlins. So it's 6 scoreless, 10-0 Phillies. Phillies in the over for number 2.
Number 3 for me now. Wow, this is swimming by. How about the Guardians getting their 70th win last night? I can't believe that. I think I will. Eric Fetty and the Cardinals down to lose there. Why not, dude? Give me the underdog of the Cincinnati Reds. I believe they even won last night because Sonny Gray didn't pitch too well. They won 6-1. I say they game 2 of this set here against the Cards. Cards need to start losing games for the Mets. Hunter Green on the mound, 8-4, 2.90 respectable numbers here. Look at his last start against Miami, 6 innings, 3 earned runs. Before that, through 3 scoreless outings, including striking out 11 in San Francisco. It's going to be Hunter Green, 7 innings, maybe 1 earned run, 9 Ks. Reds go on to win this. I'd say, maybe a 5-3 game. So Reds, and just on the under there for my third game. Brian, what's your final game?
Third game, final game. How about this, Tony? It was once a GIF on this show, and then he quickly became one of my favorite Yankee pitchers before ultimately departing this offseason. But that is Michael King towing the slab at Petco Park tonight against Luis Ortiz. The Pittsburgh Pirates have lost 8 in a row and still have a better chance than the Mets to make the playoffs.
That's true.
Look at Fangraphs. Anyway, I think King, 7 scoreless. Sorry, Pirates, 9 in a row. As the Pirates will win this game by the mark of 5-0. So it's the Padres and it's the under. And just like that, that is your baseball frenzy.
Wow. King having a good, all right year. Michael King.
Yeah. He had a little rough patch here and there. But I think altogether, I think they will take it. Right?
Yeah. No, I think so too, dude.
So I just wanted to update the picks. If you could just give me a quick assist, Tony.
Oh, yes, of course, dude. Let's see. Let's go to the scores from yesterday. I don't know if I did great, dude, but let's not great, dude. But let's check it out. I'm ready when you are.
All right. So for you yesterday, Royals over.
Royals lost, hit the over, 1-1.
Padres over.
Padres won, hit the under, 2-2.
Cubs under.
Cubs lost. Oh wow. 0-2, I guess. Yeah.
So what's that?
2-4.
2-4. So let me just mark this down. So you were 29-13, so 31-17. Let's make sure that was indeed, yes, it was. And then I'm 24-18. All right. So then I had I had the
Yankees and the
over.
Okay, so it's 1-1.
Astros in the under.
Astros and the under. So what is that? 3-1.
Cardinals in the over. Cardinals lost, didn't go over.
0-2. So that's
3-3. So 27-21 going into tonight's play.
All right, there we go.
So
not terrible, dude.
Not great.
Dude, Guardians crazy, dude. I can't believe they have 70 wins. I really can't, dude.
I know.
Josh Naylor? No. Why did I say Josh? No.
You know, I'm just thinking here.
Rodriguez. Oh, it is Josh Naylor. Jose Ramirez.
I just realized though.
What's up?
We have to add. I didn't do the previous night's picks.
Oh, you didn't do Fridays?
Yeah.
Let's go back, Brian.
So proactively
Friday.
I had game 1 of the doubleheader basically Saturday because I had the Yankees on Friday. So Yankees in the over. So you just have to hop over to Saturdays. Game 1, which
always
I hit
something, dude.
Should have check.
I will have to
score.
We'll have to check the over here. If the over under, there's no way the over under was 7.5.
8.5.
8.5, yeah.
Okay, so that's 1-1. And then so back to Friday. I know, crazy. Padres in the under.
Padres in the under. Stand by. Padres won.
It's definitely 7.5 because the Marlins can't score. Might even be 7.
8.5.
Wow, never mind. All right. So
what, you're 4-0?
I thought the Yankees didn't hit the over.
Oh, that's right.
3-1.
So 3-1.
Braves in the over.
Braves definitely lost, I feel.
But the over hit. Maybe not. Rockies, check it.
Actually, yeah, it's a very good point. I don't want to go box. I want to go Gamecast. Here we go. Maybe not. Check it. 10.5. Just hit the over.
3-1. 4-2.
4-2.
So let me just add that really quickly. So that means that I am 31 and 23.
And what am I?
Oh, I have to do yours.
Okay, that's right.
All right. So back to there. So you
Friday.
were Mets over.
Huh.
Probably not.
Oh, and
Okay.
2.
Cubs under.
Let's go Cubs. Hold on, stand by. Cubs in the under.
So that's 1
1
and
and
3.
3.
Phillies in the over.
Phillies.
Nada. 1 and 5.
1 and 5, dude.
That's gonna change things a little bit here.
Tough stretch, bro, that's for sure.
32 and 22.
Wow.
1 game up all of a sudden.
Look at that, dude.
That's crazy.
Gotta stay down. The Mets fucked me.
All right. So just like that. So yeah, I mean that's really it. Obviously, Yankees got to get back on track here. You see the whole Reddick thing. I mean, you think it's just like usual with any player. He doesn't have leverage. They won't
He's requesting a
waiver,
trade.
but I'm saying they're not going to waiver, and eventually he's just going to play for them. I mean, is that what you're thinking?
I guess. Who the fuck knows these football players nowadays, dude?
But the thing is, if they play hardball, he will not be a free agent after the year like he would be, and then he won't get paid for this year on top of it. So it's like, how much leverage does he really have?
Almost none.
Yeah. So I like that approach, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't cave.
I won't. But you still look. It all looks foolish.
Yeah, but you know what? Be
Be
you
foolish?
have the power, use it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because what are you going to trade him and then get less back for him?
No, it's
I
ridiculous.
guess if you're going to get more back, maybe, but we need him on the
You don't
end.
want that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, like there's no way. I think people, the football players, learned a painful lesson from Le'Veon.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, clearly, dude. So it's interesting. I guess as it unravels, we'll see. But it is really annoying, dude.
Like typical Jets.
Literally typical Jets, dude. Like, oh my god, bro.
Is it making you nervous for the season?
I'm definitely nervous. Yeah, a little bit, dude.
But
I
I'm saying
mean,
nervous meaning like train wreck or no?
I mean, Rodgers has to be healthy, dude.
Yeah.
That's really what's going to keep this team going. I think obviously he's in charge.
Right.
But it's going to be tough. Is week 1 Monday night? Is it another Monday night game? Oh my god, Monday night against
Santa
the
Clara, Tony.
fucking Niners, dude.
Yeah. How about those full-on football frenzies though? Because there's no abbreviated in football.
No,
It's
they can't be
full
on
on.
frenzies, dude.
kind of
sick, dude.
crazy.
I'm pumped. I really can't wait for football, to be honest. It's gonna
The
be
week build
sick,
up,
dude.
fantasy.
The new living room, nice TV setup, dude.
Wow, red zone's gonna get crazy.
Watch out.
Here we go.
It's gonna be sick, dude. The wings, dude.
So it won't completely ruin it for you though if like stuff unravels with the Jets just because it is football, it is fantasy, it is the camaraderie, or will it ruin it a lot?
Well, the fact that I'll be doing fantasy, which is going to be sick also, will definitely like keep me in the whole league if the Jets unravel. But obviously, like
I swear,
like,
I
let's
know
go
it sounds
Jets, dude.
insane. Like
Jet
let's
up.
go Jets, but I feel like it's not gonna like if things taper, it's really not gonna ruin the season for me.
Really?
Just because the season's the season.
No, it is going to be sick still, but I would love it. I
Six
would be
fantasy
better
teams, Jeremy
if the
Schaap.
Jets are competitive. Six
No,
fantasy
no.
is crazy, dude.
I know that. I'm saying just because they do it every time,
know,
it's not gonna hurt.
It's going to hurt Jay.
That's tough.
I think Jay's coming home today, dude. 13th, he said.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Of course,
Jersey.
timing. He comes, I go.
You go.
But is he here for a couple weeks or no?
He's here until.
This is
Yeah.
like Jay's back for good.
It seems like it.
How did I like miss this?
I don't know, dude. We talked about it.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I mentioned he's coming
you
back
mentioned
for
him coming
good.
Back. No,
Yes.
you never said for good. You said he's coming back. That's why.
I don't know, man.
But is he gonna live in New Jersey?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
But actually, golf trips, New Jersey,
The beach.
Crystal Springs,
Asbury Park.
Atlantic City. No, I do really want to check out
Ooh.
Asbury Park because I haven't. You know,
Dude, his mother lives right there by the beach, like a stone's throw.
did you go to the beach?
Yeah, we went there
Oh,
we were there for New Year's,
Gotcha.
which was so much fun, dude. We cooked, we went out, the bars, the drinking, the ball dropping, the beach.
Yeah.
It was
No,
dope.
I'm pumped to check that out. Pumped Jay. Jay, what does Jay even look like? Sound like?
Who knows, dude? Probably has an accent now.
You're gonna give
You're
him
from
shit.
London.
You're gonna give him shit if he's like,
Yeah.
especially if it feels like he's not trying to do it.
Right.
Like it just
Yeah.
happens. You're gonna be tight.
Yeah, he's gonna come in here and put fucking beans on his toast, and it's like, what are you doing, dude?
Wow. But that's crazy. So I'm trying to think. So you ended up being there for like 8 months? Wasn't it right after New Year's?
Yes. Yeah. So I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
8
So
months.
that's good because we were thinking it could have been over a year, right?
Yeah, we were thinking it's forever.
You didn't think it was.
No. I think it was forever.
How does he? From when you've talked to him, is he excited? Is he?
Yeah, he's excited to be back to see
Did
his
he-
friends and
Did
stuff.
he pull a though? I'm gonna miss the fish and chips, mate.
Yeah. Not yet, dude. Not yet. I'm sure he'll be
here.
I'm sure when we go out to dinner or something, he'll order the fish and chips. It's not the same.
Yeah. No, I can see that. But
Probably
that
not, but
I'm
yeah.
pumped. We'll definitely get some golfing with Jay as well. The Jets, of
The
course.
Jets, dude.
Jet up. But yeah. So you know what, Jets? Just like the Yankees tonight, prove yourself. Prove yourself this season. Let's go. Well, here we are, Tony. Another great day today. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Shorty Michael Renee
Go.
and Jay in costume. The merch at downtimetv.com. I want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana. Let's go, mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.